Parenting Junkie.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Parenting Junkie, the place to go to love parenting and for parenting from love. Today, I'd like us to take a moment to reconsider gift giving and why and how it manifests in our home, especially during birthdays or the holiday season. If this is the type of content that resonates for you, head on over to theparentingjunkie.com and sign up for email updates so you're sure never to miss an episode and so that I can share a meditation with you as a little gift from me. There are so many different family approaches to giving gifts, and what each of us can afford and want to spend on the holiday season varies greatly. But it seems to be a big theme for many of us, buying gifts and wrapping them and receiving gifts and seeing our children's eyes light up as they excitedly unwrap the gifts that we have so carefully chosen for them. There's this sense that we are doing good, that we're providing for our child, that we're showing them our love, and that we're giving them things that maybe we didn't have in our childhood, or maybe continuing family traditions that we did experience when we were little. But sometimes I get the sense that this gift-giving frenzy, both in birthday parties, although I'll address that separately, and in the holiday season, has really gone way overboard and is much different than it was a generation or two ago. Honestly, I think that advertisements and marketers have led us down a rabbit hole where materialism has kind of replaced the magic of the holiday season, and the focus has become all about what gifts you give and giving more and bigger and better gifts. And I just want to take a moment for us all to reconsider this together. I don't have answers, but I have some thoughts that might help to shed some light on different aspects of this gift giving. I do think that receiving a well-intentioned and well-thought-out gift once in a while, like on a birthday or during the holidays, is a lovely and special way to show our children love and appreciation. But I think that once it goes past that one special gift from our parents or from our family, and it becomes many, many gifts, and the focus becomes on the gifts, and we start to become competitive or anxious about how much each other is spending on each other, and making sure that we tick the boxes and all the lists of all the people, honestly, I think that starts to lose the point of the gift giving, lose the spirit of showing appreciation and making someone else feel special.
I must consult my gift giving spreadsheet. What did Aunt Minna buy me last year? Oh yes, that dreadful dog onesie. How much would that cost? I guess about $34. What can I buy Aunt Minna for $34? Dreadful mug.
So who benefits from this gift frenzy? Well, I don't think our children benefit from it. I think children who are anticipating lots of gifts and excited about getting lots of stuff can sometimes fall down a materialistic rabbit hole where they become frenzied and frantic and spoiled.
What else is there? Where's the rest of the gifts? Did you get me some more? I want more. I'm a bit bored of these now. Where's the rest of my gifts?
The research that I've read about happiness shows that happiness peaks after something great happens or we get something big, but then it quickly falls and goes back to baseline. So we get very excited and happy after we've gotten those gifts, but very quickly that subsides and we go back to our regular level of happiness. So if you get a lot of gifts at once, you just get that peak dopamine hit once and then it goes back down. Whereas if you get just one gift, you can really appreciate that and perhaps get another gift at another time, such as your birthday. Learning to delay gratification and learning to truly cherish and appreciate the items that we have. And I don't think any of us can truly appreciate the value, the thought, the craftsmanship, the generosity of any gift if we're getting too many of them. We're overwhelmed and overstimulated. When they've received a lot of things, then those things don't have a place in the home, they can't find order. Often those things get lost or broken so quickly, and the gifts that people spent money and time on turn into clutter within a matter of hours or days. Number 2 is that you don't benefit from lots of gifts. You have to spend a lot of money and a lot of time buying these gifts, and then they inevitably turn into stuff that you have to manage in your home and find places for. And if you care at all about having a neat home, an easy to manage home, a minimalistic environment, then you know that getting an influx of more stuff is stressful. Having one thought out gift per child, or even for the whole family, that you can plan for and know where it's going and know how it's going to be used is much less stressful for you and puts much less of a financial stress on you too. It kind of pinches my heart. It pinches my heart when I hear of parents going out of their way financially, really pushing themselves to spend money that they're uncomfortable spending so that they can show their kids love through stuff. I think kids hear the love messages much better through quality time, through physical touch, through words of affirmation, and through acts of service than they do through things. Or even making your kid a present, like writing them a note, I think is more meaningful in showing them love than buying more and more items. One intentional gift is more than enough for a child to experience their parents' love. And if they need more than that to feel it, then we have to ask questions about what messages that child is getting about things, about materialism, about competition, and about love. And finally, the earth doesn't benefit from our children receiving tons of gifts. Our consumerist society is very unkind to the earth, and we're depleting its resources faster than it can replenish them. Buying more and more things, especially things that aren't responsibly made, contributes to that depletion of the earth's resources. So we have to start becoming more conscious consumers and thinking about gift giving in a way that is giving to the people who make these gifts and to the earth itself, as well as to the recipient and to our own pockets. So really the only people I can think of who really benefit from giving your children tons of gifts are the toy companies or the book companies or the clothes companies that you're buying these gifts from. I think that they have every interest in getting us to buy more and more stuff for the holiday season, but zero interest in what truly serves us, our financial health, and our children's emotional and spiritual growth. Many gifts doesn't benefit our family in any way. I can't think of a single way that it helps us. Listen, I love toys and I love buying gifts. I love books, I love clothes, and I love the looks of delight on my children's faces when they receive a gift. But part of what I love about giving a gift is that it's a special occasion and that I put effort into thinking of that one right gift. When it becomes about flooding someone with gifts, I think there is such a thing as too much of a good thing, both for them and for us, and certainly for the earth. When I think about how many of these well-intentioned gifts turns into clutter and eventually trash, I'm really saddened, and I'm passionate to change that pattern of consumption in all of our homes. So if you're ready to reconsider gift giving, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what your approach is to the holiday season, to giving gifts, to birthdays, because it's something I'm going to touch upon deeply in the next couple of videos. Keep on loving parenting and parenting from love, because your kids need you almost as much as you need them.
The Parenting Junkie.